No, I've had moments.
Yeah.
That I'm ashamed of.
Yeah.
Ashamed.
Same here.
Yeah. And,
Same here, dude.
you know, it was just bad. It was bad. It was rough times. It was rock bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to bust a nut, dude. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a dude, you know, sometimes that nut got to come out.
Sometimes, you know, when for me, it's one in Mexico. For you, it's one on E, you know. You just
on E, you're going for any nut.
Damn.
On E, you might bust a nut get touched. Bow.
So you're like a loaded gun, basically.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. You're like a loaded, amplified master gun on Call of Duty.
Holy shit. Thanks so much for tuning in to Honey Bear Hijinks. Cary, once again, thanks for coming in, dude.
Yeah,
appreciate
for sure.
it. Well, cheers. Boom, dude.
You might have put me on. I like this one.
You like Pilsners?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite beer, dude. Where should we begin, man? You want to tell me about like how you grew up, where you grew up, what got you to where you are now?
From what I can remember, well, I mean, I'll tell you about my my mom and my dad, probably much how they met. You know what I'm saying? So I guess before I was born, they met at like a stoplight. It was one of those interactions, but it was his homie.
Okay.
His homie that stopped and wanted to, you know, talk to my mom. I hollered at my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
your dad's friend?
Yeah. My dad's, I call him my Uncle Michael now. You know what I'm saying? So he stopped at a stoplight and then said what's up, and then my mom and my dad started talking after that, I guess. When they actually met up, my mom was like, she actually liked my dad more. And then so from then on, I guess, my dad was a drug dealer. He sold drugs. I mean...
Was he doing that when he met your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's from California. So, California, pretty boy. You know what I'm saying?
Cali?
Oxnard, Northern.
Okay.
And then he's from rolling 60s, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get too much into, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see him for that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see too much. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really around in my life. But, so yeah, they met, and then I was born in April 24th. Shortly after they met, I think a year after they met. And my dad had just had what I think...
You're born the same year as me, right? 93?
Yeah, 93.
Dang, we're born the same month.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
You're April 24th?
Mm-hmm.
I'm April 4th.
Yeah. And then pretty much he had just had my older sister with another lady.
Okay.
And then I popped out. And he had two kids with her before he met my mom.
Okay.
And then...
So those are your half siblings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They have siblings, but I just, you know, I see them as my sisters, you know what I'm saying? So, because we all grew up together.
Yeah.
And basically after I was born, I was the first boy. So I guess my mom and their mom was fighting because I was the first boy. I wasn't supposed to be named Cary. I was supposed to be named Darius. That's what name my mom wanted, but my dad wanted me to be a junior.
Okay.
He's real big on, you know what I'm saying, being a junior. I hated it. My whole entire life, I hated being a junior.
I know someone else that does too.
Yeah. It's like, why couldn't you let me just have my own path straight out the gate? But you know what I'm saying? It's I don't consider me a junior because on my birth certificate, I got a different middle name than him.
Mm-hmm.
So technically I'm not a junior. So that's what I say all the time to my mom. I'll be like, I'm not a junior.
You got a different name.
I'm a different Cary. But yeah, and then my brother was born 2 years after mine, the same month, 5 days apart. Yeah. And so me and him, we grew up in a different type of lifestyle. We grew up around a lot of I want to say drugs. My mom sold drugs too with my dad. You know what I'm saying? And she had been like I guess you want to say exposed to street life when she was about 13, 14, because her mom kicked her out, and she was like taken in by a black lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she grew up around black people. So like if you heard my mom talk on the phone, you probably wouldn't think that she's white.
Wow.
But she is white, like pale white. So,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? And so pretty much grew up around that. So we grew up around street life, I want to say pimps, seen hoes at a young age, seen crackheads at a real young age. Be able to, you know what I'm saying, see when the drug deal's going down, because I've seen it throughout my whole entire life. I've seen finessers. So we had the SWAT team kicking our house when I was probably like 6.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember we was watching a Goofy movie. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. We was sitting there watching a Goofy movie, and we watched it over and over. Me and my brother used to watch movies over and over, back to back. And we was watching, I think, for like the 3rd time, sitting on the couch. We'd always do the dancing and stuff. And we had the big banging on the door. SWAT team ran through the whole house.
During the Goofy movie?
Yeah. And we were tripping. We were tripping. We were like, what's sit off Call of Duty? Like, they had the whole setup come through with the assault rifles.
Oh my God.
Through the whole house.
How old are you when this happened?
Like 6. My brother was like 4.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah. So we've seen a lot. We've seen people, I guess somebody robbed the house when we were gone to try to get the drugs that they thought my mom and dad had, probably did have, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was around...
What city is all this going down in? Like, where were you growing up
all over. I mean, at that time when I was like 6, we lived on the highway. So Tukwila. Right around like where Highline College is, a little bit, probably like a couple blocks up from there is where I grew up.
Okay.
I only remember that because I had like a birthday when I was 5 at the Playpen McDonald's that's right up the street from there.
Yeah.
And my birthday was there. And that was one of the things I like remember. Because I don't really remember before like 5 and 4. You know how like
most people don't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't remember too much. But after that, yeah, it was like, yeah, we'd always go with my mom to when she was jigging. We didn't had somebody shot up the house when we were sleeping it around Christmas time. Yeah, me and my brother was sleep in our rooms. We had bunk beds.
Holy shit!
This is like when the PlayStation 1 came out. Because we had one, you know what I'm saying?
Was that 2001 or something?
2000? I think it's maybe 2000.
Yeah.
Like 99, 2000 maybe. I don't even know.
Yeah, because the PS2 was like 02, I think. 02 or 03.
Yeah, so it might have been like 2000. Yeah. And we woke up because we heard the pop. And there was like a bullet hole in our room in the like the ceiling part.
Yeah.
And then I just remember this one, like I lost respect for my dad a lot when I was that age, because the dude that did it was outside and he didn't do nothing to him. He was just talking to him. He basically made the dude like punk my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't do nothing to the dude about shooting his house up with his kids inside it. You know what I'm saying? So, and my dad was like a big talker. You know what I'm saying? Like he would always talk like he was bigger and better than everybody, but it was, to me, it was never displayed. You know what I'm saying? So like at that moment, you know what I'm saying? So, and plus he was never there. So it wasn't like you know what I'm saying? I got the visual of him being that type of alpha male, as you want to say, as he portrayed himself to be to me and my brother, his kids, you know what I'm saying? So from there, I mean, we've seen a lot at that young of an age, mind you, you know, like 6,
a lot of violence, dude.
7.
Dang.
You know, we grew up outside. You know, we played outside. We ran up and down the street. We got into it. We was bad kids. You know what I'm saying? My mom won't tell you I was bad, but we was bad kids. So she'll say it was my brother because he was the badder one. But it was just, you know, it was a different upbringing. It was like I experienced a lot at a young age going through all that. Like we always talk about how I smoked weed for the first time at 8.
Damn.
Yeah. I tried weed and my brother was 6.
Dang.
At the time. We tried it at the same time. So we got exposed to that.
At 6?
Yeah, at 6. But it's because, like, you know, my aunt, we would always want to be with my aunt because she was more lenient. And, like, she would let us do what she doing, you know, be with us. We'd be in a car with her while she's jigging, sitting in parking lots, listening to the music. We see a whole bunch of crackheads come up to the doors and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And she'd be handing them stuff. And me and my brother aren't, you know, we're not stupid. We're right there. So we're just putting 2 and 2 together. Like I told you, we seen her cook up the stuff. And you know, she'd tell us to get about the, you know, the room. And we'd always see wads of money. I think I was like 7. I thought it was $1 million, but the whole bed was full with just money.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? And that was in my dad and my uncle's room. Like, I went into the room and I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? This is a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say it was at least like $100,000?
I'd want to say more than that, bro. Like, it was full. Like, they just dumped out bags onto the bed and just left it there and went and go outside to smoke or something.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to badmouth Otto. I know Otto will see this. But I remember a few weeks ago when I asked Otto, because he told me at one point he got pretty far behind, you know, paying back the guys that he was getting the drugs from. And I asked him, like, how deep did you get? And I was expecting a fucking astronomical number.
But astronomical numbers to be owing somebody is still different. Still bad. Especially on the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's not like paying a debt at the bank.
No.
You owe a motherfucker $200.
They're coming for
They
you.
could kill you for that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Depending on the person, depending on the type of temperament that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, especially being in the streets, people got temperaments that could go to here at any point, any moment. So, but how much was it?
It was $3,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, you'd probably,
but, you know,
you're
telling me there's $100,000.
A motherfucker catch a case for $3,000.
Holy shit.
Kill you in the, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? And be justified for it on the streets. Yeah. Not, you know, in life, but on the streets. Somebody be like, oh yeah, they owed you $3,000. Yeah. He was asking for it. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, you are educating my country ass right now. I do not know.
It's just a different, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say it's better than anybody's. It's really not, because I went through a lot of stuff I shouldn't have as a kid. But the stuff that I learned, I'm able to apply now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Later on in my life. And it applies to a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the mindset that I've grown to have, you know what I'm saying, from being around all that. Because I was a quiet kid. Like, I'd pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I'd always be looking at what's happening and paying attention to how much my aunt's getting, how much, you know what I'm saying, what she actually doing. You know what I'm saying? My brother was the one that was wild, running around, so he was occupied. Like me, I'd pay attention, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to play the video game and stuff like that, but still, I just grew to be aware when I was a kid.
You were always observing?
Yeah. I'm quite observant as a person, but as a kid, it was probably amplified. Like, I was always observant.
I mean, if a fucking SWAT team came through my fucking living room during the Goofy movie, I would be too. Yeah. Like 100%. Yeah. Dude. I'd be fucked up. That's crazy.
But it becomes like you what is the word? Like, you become used to it when you grow up like that.
Yeah.
And it's
become numb.
I mean, numb in a way, but like you start to expect it. You start to expect situations to happen like that, and especially you learn your environment. Mm-hmm. You're able to read the room.
Yeah.
At an instant, you know what I'm saying? Because you've been in places where you had to, and if you didn't, you could get surprised in a different way. You know what I'm saying? But from there, I mean, I guess I went to a lot of different elementary schools. Okay. I went to like 6.
Holy shit.
All in Seattle.
Why?
Like, we moved around a lot. Okay. I'm a Section 8 baby. Damn. You know, my got like government assistance, you know, always on a program. So yeah. It was, you know, we moved around a lot. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I learned to, you know, meet a lot of people. At first I was shy, you know what I'm saying? Going to a new school, being a new kid all the time is different, but you start to learn that there's just a whole bunch of people out there that you can, you know what I'm saying, really get to know. And
you got to be ready to move too at a moment's notice.
Yeah, I didn't be like even when like me and Jaden go to we've moved, you know, like I think like 3 or 4 times since we got together, and it's always like a fun thing because I would always go with my mom, and like we'd look at there, they give you a list of like places, and we'd always go look. We spend the whole day looking. So like now it's like that's how me and my wife do it. It's the same thing. We'll go look. We looked at like fucking I want to say 30 houses before we moved this last time. Yeah, and that's like in a couple weekends. So we was just on the move. But
do you guys like touring them, or you just like
driving by? We want to look at it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
That's what I would do with my mom. Like we would always want to look at what we're gonna have, picture whose room this would be, whose room this would be. So it was just a lot of moving around, and I've lived all over Seattle, like downtown Seattle, West Seattle, Tukwila, Kent, Renton. Not too much North Seattle, but anything like South.
You ever lived near Columbia City?
Where it's like, is that like downtown?
Yeah, like Rainier Beach, Columbia City.
Like right outside, yeah.
Yeah.
Like right outside there. Yeah. My sisters are from there. So all my sisters grew up right there, went to Rainier Beach. You know what I'm saying? All their kids. I think my nephew, my brother's son goes to Rainier Beach.
Dude, we had this, at my old job, we had this rich kid who, he had some pretty big, I'll call them daddy issues. Grew up in like a pretty white, pretty rich neighborhood. Yeah. His dad like worked for Walt Disney.
But what was the daddy issues? Like
he like resented him. Like,
for what? He had everything he wanted, right?
I know.
So what the fuck you resent your daddy for?
Exactly. So this dude didn't want to take any money from his parents.
I mean, he got honor.
Yeah, he's got honor problems. He wants to make his own way in the world.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I get that, but his way was like, I will go as far as like moving to like a place where I don't belong.
Yeah, I mean, that's too much.
You know, like he purposely moved out of this super nice neighborhood in Issaquah, because I've been by his parents' place. We drove by it one day going to work. We had a work site out there. Fucking over $1 million house. Easily probably $2 million house. I mean, his dad works for fucking Disney.
And he didn't have to pay nothing.
And he purposely moved him and his girlfriend because he wanted to be Mr. Independent and I can do this.
He wasn't smart. I mean,
he's stupid. He moved to fucking Rainier Beach. And I was like, bro, I drive through there every day. Are you sure?
Hell no. He moved to Rainier Beach.
Yeah. And then
trying to make his own path on the Wapana path. You gonna join the hood? You going to the hood down there?
And
that's
this kid
crazy.
has no fucking street knowledge. Like he doesn't understand like anything. And then like a month later, he comes to work complaining like, I didn't get no sleep last night. I'm like, why? And he's like, our fucking apartment got shot up. A fucking bullet flew through my fucking living room last night. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you moved to fucking Rainier Beach. What the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Like, I mean, he's building his own path.
I guess. You know, gonna get killed in the process.
On a rough path, I guess. He chose path. I mean, his dad did a good job until then. He must have told his son, like, what the fuck are you going backwards, bro? Like, why are you going backwards?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his dad told him, but I just thought that was the dumbest shit I ever heard, man. Like, why? Why make your life harder than it has to be?
No, I mean, I could never. I mean, the object is to progress. And I mean, from what I've come from, I mean, that could be just a little thing, a big progression. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe he wanted to experience struggle.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, I feel like that's the part of life a lot of people don't really, like, try to tap into is experiencing struggle and going through something. You don't got to put yourself through something, you know what I'm saying? But, like, struggle is a broad thing, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, that's what the lifestyle that I had is a lot of struggle, like, different schools, you know what I'm saying? Being on programs and having to, you know, I don't get that extra money that other kids get, seeing kids have stuff that I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? And stuff that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't I wouldn't say my mom's fault because she was the parent. Mm-hmm. My dad was out doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do. So it was, you know, I seen that firsthand, especially being observant as I am. I was able to notice, you know, we gonna struggle, and this is gonna be it for while I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I guess after when I got into, I want to say middle school, I was starting to go out more, like, you know what I'm saying, get my little clique of homies and starting to realize that I could make something happen for myself, not like in a, you know, like a big lifestyle movement, but like going out there and trying to, you know, do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And experiencing stuff out in the outside world instead of staying home. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing that, and my mom met my sister. My mom had already met my stepdad, and my sister was born, and we moved to Burien, and then I went to middle school at like Sylvester, same middle school as Otto.
Oh,
so
shit.
Me and Otto went to the same middle school and high school, and you know, we grew up around. We had our like teenage years around the same area.
Okay.
And then went there, and I didn't like my stepdad because he was strict, and he was abusive to my mom. He was manipulative, you know, gaslighter, all that type of shit, trying to controlling. Mm-hmm. Want to say alpha male in the house.
Yeah.
If you know what that means, you know what I'm saying? Not out the house. When he got out the house, he curl up around other dudes, but in the house, he the alpha male. You know, you want to prove himself to everybody in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
my dad was sort of like that too. He would bring his problems home. He would never like.
I'm not so much as bring his problems home, but like he wanted it. It was like he was king of the house,
right?
But I see why couple moments I seen him outside the house, it was a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? When he's in front of one of his homies that he been talking about, he would like be totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a different energy. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't like him because he tried to control us and all types of stuff. I stole like a zip of weed from him when I was in middle school. Yeah, I stole the whole zip. My brother and my stepbrother were pinching off of it, taking little bowls like this big.
Yeah.
And I took the whole shit. I went in and took the whole shit, took it to school, put it in my locker. I was putting niggas on. I did ass. I was giving everybody weed, like just sell it, give me half of what you get. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I seen it as an opportunity to make some money. So we bagged it up. We went out, took it to my homie's house, bagged it up. And I started just giving people shit, and they'd give me a little bit of money here. Some people didn't, you know what I'm saying? But like, I felt like I was on top of the world, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I come home.
Oh no.
This is when I was really like in middle school doing what I really wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, started coming into myself as, you know, what I've learned and experienced, starting to put it out there from me, you know what I'm saying? Not just sitting back and observing too much. Like I was actually like going out there and doing stuff, trying to have a good time, trying to have fun and, you know, talk to my crush and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
You'd observed long enough.
Yeah, I've observed long enough. It's time to live. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of clicks to you one day, like all this experience and these people doing stuff.
Yeah.
You can only observe so much, but you have to live to observe those moments for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So took that, and that's when I was really like not coming home. Like I'd call my mom and say I'm staying at my homie's house. And she'd be like, "You sure?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." She'd be like, "What about clothes?" And I was like, "Could you drop me off some clothes?" You know what I'm saying? She'll meet me somewhere, drop me off some clothes. I'll take it to my homie's house, spend the night there. And I did that whole one summer. My mom popped up at the summertime and was like, "All right, school starts tomorrow." I said, "What are you doing here?" "I'm not coming I'm not coming home." No.
I'm not going to school.
Yeah, and I didn't go home that day. She was like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I was, you know. But she knew I was cool, you know what I'm saying? That my mom always knew I was cool, so I'd always call and check up, call her and let her know. I'll never like just go missing and not talk to my mom, you know what I'm saying? But took that, and I got caught. And they kept asking me why. My brother and my stepbrother through hell. They got their asses whooped for 2 hours because I was not telling on myself.
By your dad?
By my stepdad.
Or your stepdad?
Whooped our asses one by one till we told. Because I knew his tactic. Yeah. And I was like, you got to give in. If nobody says nothing, you're not going to just whoop us all night.
Yeah.
It just came to the point where I was like, fuck, I can't take this shit. Because he has spent 8 to 10 years in prison. So he had a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? So punishment was, that's where I learned punishment from. I learned a little discipline from him. I'm not going to say that I learned it from my dad because he wasn't there to discipline me, but.
Got it from your stepdad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he instilled wiping walls, and I didn't had to read books that I didn't want to read and write 1,000-page essays, write the same sentence over 1,000 times, and he actually counted.
Dude, you would have been so good in the Army.
Yeah, I got a lot of discipline in me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm able to withstand it. I'll take the punishment. Or I'll take the ass whipping. I didn't like the punishment too much. But then I started to leave and go do my own thing. So after I got caught with that, I really started going out and just spending the night with my homies, doing all types of stuff. At that age, I wasn't really like too far gone in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like having experiences, just tagging along with my homies and really just like trying to get high from smoking weed. That's what the goal was. You know what I'm saying? When I was that young in middle school, like, oh, I want to get high and eat hella candy and snacks and shit and just, you know, laugh and do some funny shit, do some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was for a while. And after that, I say when I got into high school, I was back at the house, and it was pretty much like, I want to say I'd be good and then I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean by that?
Like I was a 4.0 student in freshman year, and good on the basketball team. I was like practicing with the varsity team. I was real good in my classes. Like, I was ahead in my class. I would do homework while I'm at school. You know what I'm saying? That type. And help the other kids in the class. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood it. And then started smoking weed and hanging around the homies a little too much, and started not to give a fuck. Sophomore year was 0.0. I was never at school. So I'd always skip and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was either on or off for me. Like, I'd either be all there, all for it, trying to put all my effort in, or I wouldn't. Like, I'd just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm really good at not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've learned this from you.
you guys probably have seen it at work, but we're not going to talk about that. But I'm really good at not giving a fuck. So, like, I feel like the only thing that I can keep in check for that is myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to find things you give a fuck about and keep yourself disciplined and about that. You know what I'm saying? Focus on those type of things, and those will get you somewhere versus not giving a fuck. Because you can not give a fuck and it looks good. You know, people will be like, oh, I want to be like that person, but it just leads you into a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I got a taste of after high school. But during high school, I went up to like sophomore year. I did it again in my junior year. Junior year. Beginning of the halfway into my junior year, I was...
Started getting good grades, or you started
I went back to 4.0.
Oh, shit.
Like, even more amplified. I was in AVID, you know, like a little
AVID
program that you could get into college. I was starting to want to go to college. You know, I started to see a different future for myself. I started to be like, you know, I want to play basketball for real and seriously. I wanted to go to school to be, like I told you, philosophy. I wanted to go, or a marine biologist. I really wanted to be an astronaut, but I knew how smart you got to be for that. You know what I'm saying? But I like it because it's so chaotic. Like, you have to be so smart that you have to be able to adjust to anything. If you were an astronaut, you have to be able to adjust to anything on the fly. You know what I'm saying? And it might be something that you might not be able. You ain't even trained for. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to adjust to that. So that's what I liked about it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because I told you before, I feel like I'm good in chaos.
Yeah.
I look for chaotic environments to,
you want to go on.
You know what I'm saying? To be calm in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like when people are flying around at work and they're all like, oh, I got to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm opposite. I'll just be
You're always
regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I never see you too fast, too slow. You're pretty like consistent.
Yeah. If I am too slow, I'm in a don't give a fuck stage.
Yeah.
If you see that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just, a little bit of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oops. Whatever.
But I guess I went to Job Corps.
Okay.
And this is where like a lot of structure came in for me. Cause it's a little, I wouldn't say I've never, you've been in the Army, so you know how that is. But it's like it's like a government funded program. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like that, but it's with like civilian kids.
Okay.
And civilian misfits and people that can't get good grades or don't know what they want to do with their life. But I just, one day I went, my aunt was a electrician, starting out to be an electrician. And at the thing, they had a sign that said, do you want to go to Job Corps? And I just signed up and they shipped me out.
Where'd you go?
Moses Lake.
Okay.
It was cool. It was the bumfuck nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart was the mall.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing there.
People hung out at Hobby Lobby. There was one movie theater. And
how many screens?
One. No, I don't know how many screens it was. I want to say like two, maybe. Probably two or three.
Yeah.
But I went there and I feel like I was opened up a bit to all the people that I came into contact with. I was shy at first, a little bit reserved, like I am, quiet, observing.
Yeah.
And then once I started to know everybody, I really like branched out and was able to, I was like a room leader to where, and then, because it was a dorm, like a dorm of 60 dudes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All different types. And then, I met some characters up there. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Look, you wouldn't even be.
Are they mostly like young adults from like cities and stuff like that? It's
from like 17 to 25. So
okay.
You could have a full grown adult that just really don't want to get his shit together. Or you could have someone that just really doesn't know what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And then got into some trouble or just, seen it as an opportunity. And
so all walks of life, basically.
Yeah.
Anywhere in between.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. There was a lot of people that came from like Seattle, so those are the people that like I clicked up with and would be around the most. Yeah, we all like basketball. We was all in the basketball team. And there it was just, I went through drug and alcohol classes because if you test positive for something, and I test positive for weed because that was my shit when I was on, a teenager back before I went to Job Corps. And pretty much went there, got the overview of like staying sober, and then I was pretty much like they only give you $37 every 2 weeks, up to $37. So you start out at like 15, and then they'll start to gravitate up and up. So if you didn't have a different hustle, you were but they gave you 3 meals and a cot. You had to go to trade school. My trade was plastering, and but I really came there to get my diploma because I really wanted to get my diploma, but I was behind on credits. And then I was...
Your high school diploma?
Yeah.
Okay.
We needed like 29 in my school, and I had like 14.
Okay.
14, 13. And I went there and it was pretty easy. It was all on the computer for the diploma. And I was testing when it was like a little test, and I would always ace the fucking test.
Nice.
And so it didn't take me long. And then I started selling shit.
Oh no.
So basically, I think I got money from somebody.
I mean, I get it though, because you're only getting like $37 a day.
And I'm seeing other people start to do it. So I see people sell cigarettes. There was this big dude, and his name was Mickey.
Yeah.
And they're selling cigarettes, and he's making like $600 every 2 weeks and showing it to me. So I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? So I bought a carton of cigarettes, start selling them. And then I started selling shit from Walmart. I'll go on the run and get and collect my money. And then I'd buy like Nutter Butters, oatmeal cream pies, shit you could toss in the microwave because they have microwaves in the dorm.
Yeah.
And I'd sell them. Bro, I was selling this was this big hefty dude. He was on a chef, and because they had a chef's culinary school there. And he was in the culinary class, and I would make this motherfucker big ass bagel sandwiches.
Oh shit!
Selling to him $5 a pop. I'd go to breakfast, make 2 big ass sandwiches, take him back to dorm. It'd be like $10 on payday. And he paid me the $10 on payday. Swear
Just
to God.
because he didn't want to go to breakfast and do it himself?
Yeah, he's a big fat motherfucker. This motherfucker was on a shower contract. You know what a shower contract is?
No, I have no idea.
Bro, to where you have to, the leader of your room or whoever is assigned to that has to basically stand on the edge of it was like a showers and they're all like curtains. So it was like you walk from the bathroom where all the stalls and the toilets are.
Yeah.
And there would be like a long mirror.
Okay.
And then you hit the corner and it would all be the stalls for the showers. So you'd have to stand at the fucking opening for that and watch if they're using soap. Yes, on a shower contract, these motherfuckers stunk. I'm not even playing with the big fat motherfucker. We got into an argument with him.
You gonna watch this dude bathe?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I used to get in an argument with him because this dude, and I was meant to tell you this. The dude reminds me of you.
What?
Or you remind me of him because me and him were cool. You know what I'm saying? And we would always just, shoot the shit. We'd be, because there's like this little smoke pit that they had, and we'd always be there in the morning, bright early in the morning. And he would always like be working out. He always had like gloves on, but he was hella funny. You know what I'm saying? He had the humor we have. You know what I'm saying? We'd be cracking the fuck up by shit. Yeah. And he got into an argument one day. He was like, bro, why are you on a shower contract? Why? But he was from LA. Okay. He was a white boy, but he acted like, you know what I'm saying? He acted like a black dude, but he, you know what I'm saying? He was just funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I got along with him real good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we was always able to bounce off each other, you know what I'm saying? And just have funny ass conversations for the longest. And then,
was this dude one of the guys with you watching the fat dude shower? Or was he one of the
No, he wasn't a room leader because he had been a room leader, but he was a hothead. So like he got into it. Like he didn't whoop some motherfuckers on the job before I got there. I'd always hear stories about him. Like they'd be like, that's Ben. You know what I'm saying? When I first got there and they were like, that's Ben. You don't want to fuck with him. And I was the first dude I walked up to him. I was like, what's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? And I guess he like beat somebody up, but he got to stay. But he was a hothead. Like even the adults that were there would be like, you could tell how they talked with him. Like they wouldn't say the wrong thing to him because they knew that he
could go off.
He could go off. And he had been there the longest. He had been there for like 2 years.
Oh shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he was in jail before he got there in California.
Gotcha.
Or some shit. I don't know, like the back end story. He told me a little bit, but it was so long ago now that like I forget bits and pieces of it. But he was sitting there like, why are you on a shower contract? Like it only takes you 5 minutes. He's like, 5 minutes of my life. I said, it's wasting 5 minutes of your life to wash your ass, bro?
Yeah.
And that shit was funny as fuck. And I was dying, bro. And there was hella other dudes that would be the same way. Like you would see motherfuckers that would do the weirdest shit. Like one dude, they would smoke. People would smoke weed out there, even though you couldn't because you get tested.
I still do it.
And when he smoked the weed, he was about to get tested. He knew it, and this motherfucker overdosed on niacin in the dorm. He was pink. This motherfucker was pink, but he was darker than me. His skin turned pink, and he was itching and shit. And I was like, "Bro, what's wrong with you? You good?" He said, bro, the niacin's supposed to get the weed out my system. So he had jugs of water and shit. So he still failed.
Where did he get the niacin?
I don't fucking know. He had somebody send it to him because you can get packages or you can get visits.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But, yeah.
I never heard of that before.
Yeah.
I didn't know niacin could do that.
Yeah. It was cool. They gave you like visits to go into town.
Okay.
Because you had like silver status.
To go into Moses Lake.
Yeah, Moses Lake. And I went into town a couple of times. I finessed, they had females there, so I finessed like having like a little date or something, you know what I'm saying? Going out there to go do something, go to eat. with one of them or go, you know what I'm saying? There was a whole bunch of shit that happened out there. So, yeah, I got into some shit out there.
What? Like what? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you're willing to talk about?
I think.
I mean, how long were you out there?
Huh?
How long were you out there?
I was out there for 8 months.
8 months? What's like the craziest thing?
I mean, oh no. I think I told if she don't know, she gonna find out today. I think I told you this story, but
she's gonna find out right now.
I think one of my homies, because they had 2 week groups that would come up from wherever they was from, and they come up, and so there would be females too. So you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, all right, let's see what they would call it the new input. What's the new input looking like? And the dudes from Seattle was, we was road dogs. So like, you know what I'm saying? We had a little bit more, what would you want to say, charisma to us.
And you guys have more game.
Yeah. Which is really charisma. So it's just how you talk. And if you get somebody interested in you based on how you talk. Mm-hmm. And, we'd always see who the new input was. And I think there was a girl that was already there, but she was like shy and, really didn't talk like that around people. And I met her and I would talk to her, like I got her number and I'd text her. Mm-hmm. And then, but she was like, she really wouldn't be out in, like, we had like a gazebo, we had like a rec room. She wouldn't come out to the rec room. She'd always be in the dorm. Mm-hmm. And basically I started talking to her, and then some new input came. And there was this big dude named, I think his name was Kyle. And
I think I know where the story's going. Keep going.
Yeah, he liked her straight off rip. And he started talking to her. He started talking to her about her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting him know, like, I be texting her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you all my business like that. Plus, I don't know where it's going to go. And she hit me up talking about on the next time you get to go to town, do you want to meet up at somebody's house? You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
hell,
whose house? And my homie Chris that was there, white boy, pretty much like, but he was cool with the dude Kyle. Mm-hmm. So like, it was just a messy situation. Like he kind of set it up, but we was there and we was just chilling, and then we did something. And then after,
just you and her?
Yeah. Okay. Like we went in the bathroom and did something. Mm-hmm. And
a little something.
Yeah, a little something, but we ain't gonna get into the graphics of it, but pretty much after he like tried to strong arm me.
Okay.
At the Moses Lake it was called Columbia Basin. So like he pulled me from the inside of the lunchroom and was like, "Hey, can I talk to you outside?" And he had his homie with him, and I'm like, "What's up?" And he was like, because I'm not afraid. And so it's like, it don't matter to me. You know
you bring all the back up.
You can be as big as you want or as small as you want. I'm ready for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? If I get beat, I get beat. But if I don't, then you know what I'm saying? You gotta hear me talk shit. So, because that just comes with it. It's especially how I grew up. Mm-hmm. We don't just falter to any challenge. You know what I'm saying? If you challenge it, we're up for it, all for it. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much, he was like, "Oh, I didn't appreciate that. I liked her. I was talking to her and everything." And I basically let him know, like, I didn't set it up. She asked me, and I was with it. And we was talking before you even got here. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know we probably won't be cool as we was before, but I didn't really do the shit. I mean, I know it was behind your back, but you need to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was for it. It wasn't like I forced her to do it. So that was one of them. And then I think,
did you guys fight or anything, or that was kind of it, squashed it?
No, because I know when somebody's really ready to fight. Okay. I've been in a few, but I ain't lost a fight. But I've been in a few, and I can tell. I can tell about how you approach me. If you really are, I'm not gonna argue with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and if you're off that, I'll know you're off that. I've had moments. I had one like in high school. That's after Job Corps though. I think I had one where Same thing. A lot of the confrontations I had is because of females, because I'm able to be friends with females. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to converse and chop it up and, you know, maybe not like how some dudes are able to be cool with them. You know what I'm saying? But like, and not blur that line. I don't have to talk to a female just because I like her. You know what I'm saying? Or she's cute. You know what I'm saying? It can just be like a friendship. You know what I'm saying? I've had plenty of female friends that I haven't done nothing with. You know what I'm saying? But if it was people looking on the outside, how we bounce off each other and around each other, they'd be like, you done did something. I'd be like, no, I have not. You know what I'm saying? I brought something too.
What'd you bring?
You gotta.
Oh shit!
Little.
Dude, we got some Henny, dude?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, we got some Henny.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
And some cocaine. You got a credit card? I'm just
over there.
But
Roger's never gonna let me fucking film this shit ever. If we do that. So if we do that in the house, it's over. He'll be like, "No, you get a studio."
Oh, he said, "You're kicked out."
No, he won't kick me out, but he'll be like, "Tear it down." He'll be like, "Take the fish tank down. Take down the curtain. You're not doing this. Nope, it's over. Go get a studio, motherfucker."
As soon as he sees it, he'll be like, "This motherfucker got me fucked up. You think I'm a bitch?"
I'll fuck him, dude. I'll fuck him. I will. I'll fuck him. You want to do it or what?
Yeah.
You brought it up, man.
Can I use the bathroom quick?
What do you think?
Or should I just whip it out and pee in the fish tank?
No, man. Come on, dude. I worked on that. That was really hard.
I'm just fucking with you. All right, bet. Yeah, let's take a shot.
What do you think? Let's do some Henny, dude. So I think we got into post high school.
Yeah.
We got into the Job Corps program. You're telling me some stuff that happened there. I don't know.
I guess we'll skip over because all the good shit happened after all that.
Can I have another beverage, please?
You can also make it a second episode.
Yeah.
If it's too much to compress.
Yeah, bet.
Talk about whatever. Split it into two. You still haven't talked about the other stuff.
Yeah, that's why I said the good shit is after all that.
Way before all of this.
But yeah, I mean, then that's where I met my son's mom while I was in Job Corps, and then after I got out, I got a job. I got kicked out, actually.
Thank you.
So to say, I didn't just get out. I graduated. Ahead of time. I graduated before my class.
Okay.
In March? Everybody else graduated in June, and got my diploma. First one in my immediate family, besides my sister Takara, if I believe, to get my diploma. Everybody else has either gotten a GED or not got one.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, you know, and pretty much was just selling the stuff, trying to do the plastering, but I really didn't want to do plastering because construction jobs are hit and miss. Plastering is one that bubbles up in the summer, and you don't really have a job in the wintertime unless you're like at Disney or some shit. And
what are they doing at Disney with plastering? They like
they make
the
all the little
shit, or what?
He was teaching us how to make all like the lions and the fronts that look like, you know, like the what are they called? The
pronunciation of this word is facade.
Yeah. Like all that extra stuff. Like you could make the gnomes and sculpt. He was teaching us how to sculpt. Plastering is, you know, it's like walls and drywalls, but it's not just that. Once you get into it, it's like
there's an art to it.
Yeah,
too.
he worked on Disney. Back in when they had I don't know which ones, but he had the pictures up. And he was a cool dude. It's just like something I didn't see myself going into. So I got caught one day. I'm coming out the thing, collecting all my money. I had like 400, 500. Because I would hit them before, and you got to hit them because they'll try to go catch the bus and go into town and spend their money.
Before they pay you.
Yeah, especially the females. Because they, you know, I'm not going to fucking just cuss out a female because of it and make her cry because she owes me some money. Even though I wanted to, I'm just not that type. So, because there was just like one female that would always do it. And I don't have no money. I was like, what the fuck? You stupid ass. Why would you go spend my money? You smoked my cigarette when I gave it to you. Then I sold a cigarette for $10.
Damn.
One cigarette.
One cigarette?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was a little dude. He was a little
How much is like a carton of cigarettes?
Carton of
At least
cigarettes
back
was
in
like,
the day, what was it?
I think I spent like 75 on it.
75?
But you got one cigarette in each single one of them motherfuckers. So there's like 20 cigarettes in that bitch.
Uh-huh.
So you sell them for $1. That's 20 times. There's 10 cartons. So that's bread. And then as I got to my last ones, there would be $2 a cigarette. And then that last pack is $4, $5 a cigarette. And then there was dry weeks where these motherfuckers would be itching.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get a cigarette. I was like, well, this shit like crack. Oh, man, I'll start raising the prices $8. You ain't got to pay me right now. Pay me on payday.
I'll be waiting for you.
$8. Come on. Give it to me. You want this cigarette, huh? Motherfucker be like, I can't pay no $8. I'd be like, fuck it then. Go ask them. And there'd be nobody that has cigarettes. Because they didn't spend all their money. It's a dry week because they're waiting 3 weeks to pay you. You're 37, whatever, that everybody gets.
Dude, that's not a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's take this.
Let's do it, dude. Cheers, man. Thank you.
You know what?
Dude, I haven't done Henny in forever.
Me and Jaden used to drink this shit faithfully. I'll take this shit into the casino. I'll take a pint into the casino, be hitting it as we're playing.
That's crazy. If I brought shots into a casino, I'd probably be broke.
I mean, if you buy the shots before and wear a coat that got the inner lining, you're good.
No, I mean, like, I would fucking I'd be like, fuck it, 1,000 on red.
You might win the biggest jackpot you ever won in your life.
Maybe. Probably not, dude.
But I did want to say after that, I got out and I didn't want to come back. They wanted me to come back. Because I was a room leader, you know what I'm saying? I had influence with all the people. I knew a lot of people there. And they were like, you don't even have, you used to have to go through a review board.
They're like, you can skip that.
They were like, you can skip that. Mm-hmm. They had me scheduled and I didn't go. And then they were like, well, since you didn't come, we still want you to come back and finish your plastering. Because I know the dude Sam was like, he's good. I want him to be my next crew leader or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he they said that and I had already smoked the day I got picked up.
Yeah. Because
my brother was selling weed and he had one rolled up and he sparked it up and I smelled the shit. Give me that shit. I'm smoking.
Yeah.
And from there I just got my diploma. I got a job at UPS.
I mean, you had done what you wanted to do personally. You wanted to just get your high school diploma.
Get my high school diploma. I didn't see myself going. I would have went back for the people and how it was because it was different. It was different than outside life. It was different than having to go to a job. It was different to having to really figure out where my next money is or where my next meal is. I had my meal. I had, you know what I'm saying? I could see why people would spend the full 2 years there. You know what I'm saying? Because you're taken care of and you're able to set yourself up like at full capacity. You know what I'm saying? People was getting jobs to go to out their trades straight into right when they left. And I mean, it could have been something, but I should have fucking went in for Cisco, the computer shit. I'd probably be balling to this day. But
yeah,
they had like the coding and shit. They had classes for that at the Cisco or whatever. And a lot of people did that, but you had to like test or some shit to like get into that. And I remember there was a special forces agent that worked in that trade. He was the teacher. He said he worked on Area 51 and some more shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
What's not even.
He said he was outside of fucking Area 51. He was the dude that could kill. He said we had to go. If they walk too far, shoot to kill.
Hold on.
I'm telling you. And I used to ask him, he'd be like, I can't tell you nothing. I was like, something, please.
Wait, hold on. Is there any way that you would be able to get in contact with this person again?
I mean, if he still worked there, I mean, I guess I could call up there and just be like, hey, does the dude that still work for Cisco work up there?
Dude, I would love to talk to him. Like, I don't care if he won't tell me anything. I still want to talk to him.
I mean, he might be able to tell you now.
Dude.
But he was kind of old. But yeah, he said he was in special forces. And he's been to places he can't talk about.
And he worked on Area 51.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk to this cat.
Yeah, he used to ignore me a lot because I was a question asker. Or I'd just bother him, just walk up in there and, hey, so what else did you do? Did you kill somebody? And he was like, plenty of people.
Plenty of people.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Oh,
I don't know
dude.
whether to believe you or just think you're crazy.
Shoot this guy an email right now. I want to talk to this
I'm going to have to
motherfucker.
do some digging, but I'll look. I definitely will look.
Yeah, dude. That would be fucking crazy to get him on.
And then I think after that, after I left, like you said, I did what I wanted to do. So then it was time to get a job. So I was pretty much I went back to living at my mom's. I got a job at UPS.
Okay.
I used to fucking walk like 2 miles to UPS.
You were delivering?
No, it was driving the forklift, the sit downs. It was smaller though. It wasn't the big ass ones, the big clunky ass bitches they got at. But it was the little
We're going
ones.
to have to bleep that out.
Wave at the camera or something.
Mental note.
Yeah.
Bleep that out.
The big clunky ones that we have at our job.
Mm-hmm. Our job,
And,
yes.
Pretty much, it was cool. I started off and it wasn't bad. I used to walk hella far because it was the only bus. I had the graveyard shift. And then I worked up to get my first car, little Dodge Stratus, little beater. Then
where was the first like UPS warehouse you worked at?
it was in like by South Park. It was by the Green River.
Okay.
Like right as you enter like the highway to get to Seattle.
Okay. And
it was right there. It was cool. I learned a lot from the people that was there, but I ended up being better than them. So like I learned my job to where like I was doubling, tripling, doing what they do in a day, and they've been there for like 30 years. Yeah, it was cool. I started working there I had that job for like, I'm gonna say like 3. It's hard to remember. So like I got that job in 2012 and I left it in 2015. Yeah, 2015, my bad year.
Your bad year, huh?
My bad year.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I was there. It was cool. I got my homie on there. I got my brother on there. And then that's when I moved out the house. So I was pretty predominantly I'd be at my son's mom's house.
Okay.
And I'd still give my mom rent money while I wasn't living there for like a year. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew how my mom was, you know what I'm saying? She's struggling. You know what I'm saying? She needed what I gave her. I only gave her like I think it was like $50 a month, even though I wasn't there.
It was
I would always just give her something, you know what I'm saying? And but I wasn't staying there. I'd always be at my son's mom's dad's house for her. But that was like just down the hill from my mom's house. It was like in the highway, and it was just like a hill by a federal prison. I just walked down until I got my car, and then I'll just drive there and stay there.
Okay.
And then that came up to 2015. A lot of stuff happened. I wasn't too the best of a person. I was, I grew up around finessers, liars, cheaters. So, it gravitated in my life to where, I was a cheater, I was a liar, I was a finesser. I would finesse. Like
it influenced you.
Yeah. Yeah. It influenced me to where like I see where I can take advantage, and I would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be all for it. I'd be like, okay, so this is where I put it to work.
Yeah.
Like I had to do that at my job at UPS. And I don't know, he said he was schizophrenic, but you know what I'm saying? I took advantage. And I've told Jaden this story. I ain't too proud of it, but I took advantage of him. And I want to say like he would buy us lunch. He'd buy us Starbucks in the morning. And
nice.
I'd put him up to it. I'd be like, hey, come on, buy us some Jack in the Box. Cool.
Oh, no.
I would, he'd do it every time. To the point where I start showing my brother and my homie, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, look, he's really about to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
this is free Starbucks.
Yeah, free Starbucks. And I think I would sell him, I'll sell him weed, but I'd overprice the fuck out of it. So I'd sell him zips of weed, and I'd tell him he want a zip. And he'd be like, no, not that much. I'd be like, nah, bro,
You need
a
this.
zip.
Yeah.
His name was Zach. And finessed him out of like thousands of dollars because I'd fucking every week we got paid.
Yeah.
So that's what's the kicker. We get overtime and we get paid every week. So it was a good job like that. And
You always had money coming
And this
in.
is when Amazon first came out like big. So like they were shipping through us. So our
They didn't have
docks
their
would
own-
be blown out.
Yeah, they didn't have their own delivery
Yeah.
system yet.
Yeah. And we'd be shipping to their warehouses. So we'd be getting 12, 13-hour days. And we getting bread. So I know he's
That's
getting
crazy.
bread. I know he's getting bread.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I'm finessing him. So I'm like, by the zip, it's 600. But it's some pack. You know what I'm saying? And when you buy it, let me get half of it so I can sell it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around good motherfuckers, so I learned to be even better. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'd get him to the point where he would spend it, he would get it.
Fuck.
And then and we'd have him around.
Yeah.
And it was funny. It was funny at first because when I liked having him around, he was cool. And then he basically like he would get amplified when he smoked. So like we would have him smoke and he'd hit the blunt and this nigga's tripping. Like he'd wig out. Just like, oh my God, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
Do you get a lot of anxiety or what?
Yeah, but he said he was schizophrenic, so I didn't never know. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know for sure, but he would act different when he would. So I was like, nah, you can't be smoking blunts no more. You gotta smoke the bong. Or no, it was the other way around. You can smoke the blunt, but you can't hit the bong.
Yeah, because the bong's more powerful.
Because the bong's more powerful.
That shit
He
hits
start
you hard.
tripping.
Yeah.
And then that came up, and then me and my mom have a good relationship, so we, you know what I'm saying, like we would smoke together and stuff like that when I was an adult. And she would let me know, like she played with
Dude, that Henny's fucking hitting me, dude.
it's just
Jesus
creep up on you,
Christ.
make you a little hot.
Yeah. Sorry. I just had to mention it.
But she basically
You brought it. I want to mention it.
Yeah,
It's
at
working,
least we
dude.
ain't got no more. I almost got the pint. We would have been fucked.
Woo!
But
Dude, we would have became astronauts tonight.
that
You would have became an astronaut with me.
hell yeah, I'll go to the moon. But yeah, we got a good relationship. So she would let me know that she had the plug on like they're called Ecstasy.
Oh yeah, Otto's telling me about that shit.
Ecstasy.
Oh yeah.
I fell in love with that shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I didn't try it then. I tried it back in high school.
So
And the
you
first
kinda
time,
knew.
yeah, and for me, it brought out confidence. Like it brought out like I wouldn't be shy. Like I walked up to some motherfucker in Burger King, and his girl was right there, and I liked so much she looked that I walked up to her and him and was like, "You the finest thing I ever seen. Oh my God!" Right in the middle of Burger King, and he looked at me like, "Motherfucker," you know what I'm saying?
We're just trying to get a fucking
But I
Whopper.
was so fucking high. I was high. I was so high, bro. Like my homies have stories of me just in the grass, like, bro. I feel good as fuck right now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, and so I fell in love with it. And
Otto told me the same shit.
Yeah.
Dude. I've heard a lot of people actually say that ecstasy is one of the best
it
drugs
was like
ever.
the love drug.
Yeah.
I fell
Oh,
in
yeah.
love with that shit. I was like, oh my God, when we gonna get that shit again? Because my homie got it for us in high school. And then we got it again, and they had different colors, and the red ones would make me feel extra good, bro, to the point where I walked in the store and grabbed the beef jerky because I wanted to chew on some shit, and walked around the store 3 times and walked out and didn't pay for the shit. I'm sitting there, we're outside the Taco Bell in West Seattle, and I'm like, bro, I feel like the Hulk, and punched the wooden fence and had my shit leaking. My whole knuckles was leaking. And bro was like, what's wrong with you? I said, bro, I feel like I'm the shit right now. I'll fuck some shit up.
Fuck that fence.
Yeah, fuck that fence. Even though I didn't put a hole through it. Fuck that fence. I didn't feel it though. Hop back in the car and just be cruising.
Dude.
I think one of the funniest.
You should be a salesman for fucking Ecstasy.
Oh my God, I'll sell the fuck out of that shit.
I want to try it right now.
I'll have
I'm kidding, but I do want to try it.
I'll have you and your girl on talking about what the fuck did we do? What time is it? Is it the morning? Yeah, I'm not playing with you either. But basically, though, I think one of the funniest stories too is me and my homie on 4th of July. We popped one. They were like Transformers. They had them in like Transformer heads, Decepticons or some shit.
What the fuck?
I think they were like white Decepticons.
Okay.
And they
Autobots just roll out, and Cary's like,
yeah, pop the shit. I'm good. Drink some juice with it. Be cooling. I used to let the shit melt on my tongue so it hit you faster. And my homies was like, bro, you're crazy because it's nasty, but it hits you in like 10 minutes. So
you're like, I'll deal with it.
Bro, you're in a whole different place.
Sorry.
So,
oh my God,
when we popped it, we was with these two females, and you know they was all right looking like. I was, you know, they had the car, they was buying the alcohol and everything, so we was going with it. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up, however, you let shit just go. You know, you ain't gonna be picky. But I wasn't doing nothing with you. Just burnt out. So we get to the end of the night. We didn't had a good ass night. Yeah. We didn't had no. When I say burnt out, I'm not touching it. No.
Even when you're like blasted out.
No, I've had moments.
Yeah.
That I'm ashamed of.
Yeah.
Ashamed.
Same here.
Yeah. And same here, you know, it was just bad. It was bad. It was rough times. It was rock bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta bust a nut, dude. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a dude, you know, sometimes that nut gotta come out.
Sometimes, you know, when it, for me, it's one in Mexico. For you, it's one on E, you know. You just
on E, you're going for any nut.
Damn.
On E, you might bust a nut get touched. Bow.
So you're like a loaded gun, basically.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. You're like a loaded, amplified master gun on Call of Duty.
Holy shit. You're the you know on Halo.
You're the ray gun.
The ray gun. Oh shit. All right. I was gonna say
it explodes when it hits the motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was gonna say the laser in Halo when it like charges up. It's like
no, the sword. The sword. This one swipe, motherfucker look like a rag doll. Yeah, I'm telling you. So the funniest story, and we get to the end of the night. We had a good ass night. We was like, fuck, we were high as fuck. We went to Issaquah Beach. It's like, you know, long strip of the beach that you can walk down and shit. Yeah. And it's 4th of July, watched the fireworks. Don't really remember the night, but we got to the night and everybody's high. So you off ecstasy, you're not tired. Wherever a motherfucker tell you they tired, unless they fall asleep and they snoring, they not tired.
Yeah.
Basically, we got to the end and they're both laying next to us. And they're like, so what's up? You gonna give me some dick? And I was like, no. And she was like, what? Why not? And I was like, I don't know. I just don't want to. She was like, you high? I know you want to. And I was like, no, I'm good. Told her no.
Dude, they must have been so
yes, they were butthurt because my
homie must have been busted, dude.
No, I mean, the one that asked me, she wasn't like busted, but like, if it's not right, I'm not doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I'm aware.
Right.
Which is mostly all the times that I've, you know, had interactions. So it's like, no. And it's like, I've told females no too. So like, you know, it's not like I'm just gonna take anything for it. You know, so I'd rather jack off. I'll beat my shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking no ragamuffin again. The fuck? You look like some creature. I'm not fucking you. The fuck?
So you said no to these gremlins, dude. You were like,
yes,
nah,
yeah, dead ass.
These fucking gremlin bitches. I'm not doing this.
After they get the water on them. Once the water wouldn't have been, remember the one with the lipstick? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That motherfucker. I was like, no. They was butthurt. And my homie, the bitch, was like, I want you to eat my pussy. And my homie rolled off the bed and slept on the floor in his house. Oh my
She said, I'm
God.
waiting to eat this pussy. And he went.
They left in the morning, and every time we was around, they would never let me hop in the car. But it was the girl that I told Noah's car. So I understood. I was like, still ain't fucking with you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the funniest stories we had off the pills.
Hey, I gotta ask, is it true that when women are on E, they chew a lot? Like they grind their gums, they grind their teeth.
Yeah, but you don't know it.
You don't know?
Yeah, you won't know it. I mean, especially for them, you won't know that they're chewing, but they might tell you that they're chewing. You know what I'm saying? But you can see it like if they're biting down or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
but women off ecstasy is, good luck.
Obliterated.
Your dick is gone. They're going to fuck the shit out of you. Tell you that motherfucker don't work at all.
That sounds great.
Hey, so you better try it then.
I've never tried it.
Try it.
I'm not going to take it. You're going to take it.
Don't even be, I'm telling you, don't be against it because you'll think back to that shit and you'll be like, oh my God. Yeah, your dick sucks for like 7 hours and shit.
Whoa. 7 hours. Holy shit.
Okay, not like 7, but like 3.
That's still a lot. That's like, that's more than 2.
And at the 2 hour and a half mark, we still talking about give me that dick. Not even playing with you. I swear to God.
I give you every fucking inch for the last fucking 2.5 hours.
I'm not even playing with you.
That's crazy.
Motherfucking lips be pink as a motherfucker.
Dude, I heard the ecstasy, honestly, I heard it ruins women.
No, it doesn't. No, it won't ruin the women. It might fuck with their mental because you're not supposed to do this shit all the time. And if you get addicted to it, it's a drug. It's fucking up your brain. It's fucking up your neurons, your connections, everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you do it all the time,
you're going to become addicted to it.
You're going to become addicted to it, and then it's going to affect you negatively.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just like any other drug, just like alcohol, weed's a gray area because you can do this shit all the time and it won't affect you negatively. But any other hard drug or some shit that you're going to do is going to fuck you up to where you're going to start having different reactions to things. You're going to get more depressive. You're going to get down on yourself. You're going to have higher moments, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, what it did to me, but I just fell in love with the high. And I really liked the fucking high to the point where like I was high as fuck. Like I would take the shit. I'd take the shit every day. And I was functioning. I'd do my job with it. I'd be blowing out rates at different, you know what I'm saying? Blowing out shit to the point where like, they're like, what the fuck? And then interact with you and you won't even know.
That's crazy.
You won't know that I'm off of it.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? I learned watching CIA videos that if you advert your eye contact at certain points and at certain intervals, that they won't be able to pay attention to your eyes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if your shit's dilated or something, if somebody knows that. So I started doing that and still do that to this day. But
shout out to the CIA, dude.
Yeah. They'll teach you a lot. Motherfuckers should watch their training videos. I'm telling you. And not even the ones where they do shit. They're just talking to you. You learn a lot. And pretty much we went on we had this like camping trip. Went on the camping trip and that pretty much it sent me spinning. I took like 5 in one day. And
how many like milligrams or whatever is in each? Like,
the milligrams. They call them like double stacked. I don't fucking know how many milligrams, but like they were strong. And I got to the point where like I was making good money and I wasn't staying at. You know what I'm saying? I think I had just got my own apartment.
Yeah.
With my son's mom, and we was staying there and.
Things were kind of
I was cool. I had fucking an Xbox and a PlayStation, 20 games for each.
Okay.
I was at a good point where I was making good money. You know what I'm saying? I was doing good. Like putting stuff away. I wasn't spending my check because I was finessing the one dude. Mm-hmm. So he was buying all the extra shit that I wanted to buy. And I'm stacking my shit in the bank. I got to the point where I was like, I had like 17 bands, like almost $20,000 just saved up. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where we went on a camping trip. Shit went left. Like,
Who was on this camping trip with you?
a whole bunch of friends. It was supposed to be a surprise for my son's mom, and then it turned left. She didn't want no parts of it because it was like all my friends, but there was people she knew, some of her friends too, and it just went left.
Were you guys still together at that time or no?
Yeah, but that was the day that it all ended because I said if you leave and take the car back to the house, we're done. Then it was done, and then I went to Vegas on my own, by myself, high. I popped a pill right before I took flight.
What airline?
Spirit.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell fucking yeah, dude. You got on a Spirit Airlines flight to Vegas.
Off of Ecstasy. As I'm going up, I'm high.
Let's fucking go.
First time I ever flew in my life.
Holy shit, bro.
Yes. First time I ever flew in my life, popped a pill in the fucking thing. Before TSA, I let it melt on my tongue. While I'm in the line.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Took the flight, went there, had a blast. I was having a blast. I spent hella of my money. I didn't really gamble like that, so like I was just kicking it. I went to some of the nightclubs. I went and ate at the fucking, when I came down and actually got hungry, I fucking went to the Stratosphere, ate up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ate up there, bought a fucking $150 bottle of Clico, the champagne. And the lady was looking at me, because you know how I look. So the lady looking at me like, you sure you can afford this? And I was like, yeah, give it to me. Spent like $300 on a meal just for myself. And then after that, I didn't go back to my job because my brother got fired because he got into like a fight with somebody that was there.
Yeah.
And I didn't go back, and I basically stopped working. I was popping the pills. I was basically like choicefully living out my car. I had all my clothes in my car. I was just going to the homie's house. I'd always be up. Everybody would fall asleep, and I'd be up because I popped the pills. Yeah. Whenever I start coming down, I'd pop another one because I didn't want to come down. So it got to that point where it was just, constant. I knew I was addicted. I knew I was going down the wrong path, but it was my I don't give a fuck stage. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about this, care about none of that. And then that went on. It was like the summer. It started in the summer of 2015, and then it went on until probably April 2016. Yeah, April 2016.
Almost a year.
Yeah, when I found out my son was on the way. Okay. So I was still like just going off the Richter. I was, popping and stuff. I wouldn't even be around nobody. Wouldn't even be going to no clubs or kicking it. Wouldn't even be around the homies. I'd just be at the house popping pills, coloring books, trying to make I done tattooed my whole left hand by myself. The dude would just have me buy supplies for him, and I'd go there, and he let me do all this myself. So I did this whole shit myself.
Let me see, dude.
Yeah.
I've never actually looked at your arm.
Yeah. I did my whole left hand by myself because I'm predominantly right-handed.
So you like drew the
except for this part,
except for camera
and the
pay and all that.
Yeah, all this extra stuff I did myself.
So were you like tracing this on your hand, and then he would come in, he would tattoo it?
He taught me to like trace it on a stencil piece of paper you put on your hand, and then you put it on there, and then he would sit there and he'd be like, yeah, you're just gonna put more emphasis, put more power into it. And he showed me how to do it, and I'd come there high. I'd get high before I come there, pop a fucking pill outside his house, and go inside and get tatted. Wow. Either he did both my neck tattoos. He did this hand. Yeah, he did this hand. He did the wings. And then, I was just, I was going through it, so I just started getting hella tattoos. And then after that, it was just constant. I wasn't like having a stable job. I think, I didn't have a job for a couple months. And then it got really bad. And then it got really bad. Like it was dark. I was in the trenches. Like it was.
You're fighting demons and shit.
Yeah, I was fighting big demons. And I was just, it was real bad. You know what I'm saying? Can't talk about that, but it got real bad. And after all that happened, I tried to start getting back on my feet, start trying to get little temporary jobs. I worked at like a sorting factory for UPS, but still was popping pills here and there because I had access to people that had them. So, you know what I'm saying? So every time that I'd get a chance to, I'd do it.
Yeah.
And, as an addict, it's hard to see those moments and not go for it, not want to take it, not want to have a good time, not want to feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do that. And then
it's easily
attained, yeah, especially if you're around that environment, if you're around the people, if it's always there, if it's always in your face, if you can have somebody call and go get it, if you just know you can have this motherfucker call somebody and get you it, you're going to ask them to do it. And the shit's like fucking $4 a pill. So why the fuck not? I got $10. I got 2 pills. That's 2 days. I'm gonna be high as a motherfucking kite. So it got to the point, and I was still popping. I popped the shit at work. Like I popped the shit at work and outdid the lead at the job. We're sorting, and you can sort, and they do it like they'll time you on how many you do, and the dude did like 45, and I'm sorting, and I did 50. And they all looked at me like, what the fuck? But I was off a pill. So I'm like, I seen how he was doing it. And I was just, yeah, it got to that point where I was functioning. Yeah. Like I told you, I was functioning.
High functioning.
Yeah, high functioning.
I want to ask you, man, what I'm seeing here is when your son's mom, when she refused to come to that birthday camping trip that you set up, right? That was for you. That was kind of like the tipping point. Kind of seems like.
I feel like it was coming though.
It was coming.
It might have been the tipping point, like visually, but like I feel like everything was leading up to that point. Like,
so the whole time you're kind of just walking towards the cliff.
Yeah, and then that was the moment where I'm like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, that was the end of the cliff.
Let's jump.
We're going anyways.
Yeah. So
I see.
And then after pretty much. Once I found out my son was coming, it was like, and that night it was crazy because I asked for my son. I was gonna walk off into the fucking woods in the middle of the night. I was so high. Everybody else is asleep. I'm high, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm walking off into the middle of the night. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck where I'm going. And as I'm walking, I'm like, God, could you please give me a son? You know what I'm saying? So I could be a better dad. I want to be better. I want to, have something to live for. You know what I'm saying? And could you just give me, give me a son? You know what I'm saying? And come April, he on the way.
Wow.
So I got what I asked for.
Yeah.
So then I got a job at Starbucks. Sort of same type as warehouse that we work at.
Okay.
But bigger. It's like double the size. And
really?
Yeah.
For Starbucks.
Yeah. It's the third party. It was called Gist. It was a third party where it's a third party that ships Starbucks product, but it ships it to all the West Coast stores. Okay. All the shit they need, the spoons, the shit to make the drinks, all the tools, all the extra shit they sell in there. They had a little, like the mez, they had a section for the mez,
right?
How we picked downstairs. Right. They had the section where they picked. There was no upper level, but there was a section in the warehouse where you picked all the stuff,
the
like
small
the
pieces.
syrups, and the small pieces was to the left, but like the syrups and cups and all that, we picked that to the right, and then it was like inbound where you're putting away all the pallets of coffee, pallets of syrup, pallets of snacks, and all this other stuff.
Wow.
And got a job there. Then I got a job I had a job at UPS, but it was all the way in Seattle. So I had 2 jobs. So I would work.
Where were you living at the time?
It was like pretty much I was staying at my son's mom's house in Auburn. And then I would in the middle of the day I'd be at my mom's house because my second job it was in Tukwila on the highway.
Okay.
So I would work there from 5:30 to 12:30, and then I'd leave there and work from 2:30 to 9 or 2:30 to sometime in the morning. Catch the bus from downtown to my mom's house, sleep on the couch for a couple hours, then catch the bus to the one at Starbucks. So I was doing that for a little bit to get ready for my son coming. And that had me on like the right track, but I still was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't dibbling in the pills a lot, but I was like, I want to say I was on the road to maybe going back. You know what I'm saying? Because I always know I got access to something. Like I know somebody could get this shit for me.
There.
Yeah. Still to this day, I could call and go get it.
Yeah.
If I wanted it.
Yeah.
But then after my son was coming, me and his mom fell off when he was like 3 months old. So that, you know what I'm saying? And we was about to just end it. And then my son came and we tried it again, and then it just didn't work out. So that was done after a couple months. And then I moved in with some roommates. Roommates was nasty. And I can't live with motherfucking nasty people. For all the people, learn that motherfucker before you live with them. Even friends. And pretty much moved out, and I got my own spot. I got a job at I got a job at Lululemon before I got my own spot. And then I got there, got my own spot, and then I had a fire. A week after I got into my own spot. Lost everything.
You got fired?
No, a fire.
A fire?
Burnt down my house.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Moved in, had the furniture.
Where's this house at?
It was in Federal Way. What was the fucking apartment complex called? It was No, it wasn't Copper Way. I can't remember.
But the whole apartment complex burned down?
No, it was so pretty much my mom and my niece came to visit my son because he was like 1.5 or so. And she came to see him, brought my little niece that's around the same age.
Yeah.
And then right after they left, me and my son was watching a movie. We was watching Training Day because it's my favorite movie. So I would always just put it on and watch it. Mm. And I made some burritos, and I made him something. I forget what it was. Made him some food, made some burritos, and then I went to lay down and watch the movie. He's passed out, and I'm about to doze off. But then I smelled like a funny smell, like it was smoke, like something was burning. Mm-hmm. And then pretty much after that, I got up to check the door, and there was smoke coming through the house. And when it came through the house, I was like, what the fuck? So I go back to get my son. Somebody banging on the door. Get about the house. The house on next door to you is on fire. So then I got my son. I only had my keys, I had my keys, my wallet, tank top, sweats, and some slippers. Walked into the car, I walked into the car, put him in his car seat, turned around, and my whole house is on fire. It took off 23 roofs of the apartment complex.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So if you were in there any longer,
yeah, the
flames were coming.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, it was just, me and my son got out, so everything was cool.
Yeah.
And it was just, I lost everything. I had like an insurance policy for like $10,000, but I had way more than $10,000. And it was just, it was pretty much, I want to say I already experienced my rock bottom mentally in life by then, but it was my physical rock bottom. Like, I still had my house because it was insured. I got a new apartment down Brighton, same apartments, right. They gave me one that wasn't being used. And then pretty much after all that happened, I started to go back to what I was doing, but with like cocaine. My homies was fucking cocaine. They was sniffing it, having a good time. I liked it. At the time, it was cool. So I bought like an 8-ball and was just let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking put it all in everybody's noses. You get a sniff, you get a sniff, you get a sniff, motherfucker. And everybody's doing this shit. And then I just got to a point where I was just sitting there and it was just like, fuck. And I remember asking God again, I want somebody. I want a family. You know what I'm saying? I want something. And a little later, I met my wife. And she worked at Lululemon. And we met. And I was just going through that. Plus, shout out to Lulu because they gave me a big ass, you know, the buckboards? Uh-huh. They gave me a big ass buckboard filled of shit. Everybody donated shit.
Wow.
Because I knew a lot of people there, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool. It was like a different environment working. I wish a lot of people could experience that environment that they had
about
there.
Each other.
It wasn't like you cared about each other because there were still like cliques and people who fucked with each other and you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. But it was a different environment work-wise that I got to experience there. And they gave me a full palette of just everything.
That's amazing.
Dish racks, dishes, bowls, cups, clothes. I was wearing some of them clothes for a while. I think I still got a couple things that some people gave me. Workout shirts. And then after that, I started working out a lot. I was working out tough. Like I started working out in the morning. I would get up at 4:00 because they had a gym in there and a basketball court. So I'd go there.
Yeah, you guys have told me about the basketball court.
I'd go in there and work out in the morning. And then I got addicted to that. To the point where I was working out like 3 times a day, 4 times a day, to the point where I was waking up at like 3:00 in the morning to go run before I went and worked out. And it was good. It was a good mental thing for me. Like it would take off the edge mentally because I felt like I was dealing with a lot because I didn't have all the shit that I had no more. I had a son. I had to be there for my son. I still wanted to spend time with my son. And it was just hard. And I felt like working out was able for me to have that mental capability of what to do next. And it taught me discipline. It taught me pushing myself because I like to push myself. Like I'll push myself to the limits where I throw up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's that's what I want out of a workout.
You want to know
your
limits.
I want to reach the limit and pass it. You know what I'm saying? And then I met my wife and it was, we met and then it was just, you know, at first I was rocky at first, you know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't want everything to happen again, you know, meet somebody and then everything go bad or hurt them or do something. But I was like, I'm going to do this right this time. And then
you learned from previous experiences.
Yeah. I even told her I didn't want to get in a relationship and everything, and she wanted me to want to be in a relationship. And then I woke up the next day when we hung out and I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And we've been going ever since and everything's been progressing since then. And we got married. We've been through a lot too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been through moving. We started in a room and then now we have a house. We had a big ass house. Now we have still pretty big house.
Yeah. We can get into that, probably on the next one though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But,
I think the common theme that I'm seeing here is you found a new focus. Mm-hmm. Once you went through the low point physically and mentally, you found a new focus. You found someone that changed your life and you found the gym and that changed everything for you. You found a positive way to put all that negative energy that you had. You found a place to put all the energy that you've been putting towards, you know, getting high and getting drugs and just ignoring your problems. You found a positive place to put all that. And you found it in your now wife. You found it in the gym. You found it in your job. And like you said, you like to push yourself, but you found a healthy way to push yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I think that's a good place to stop. I think there's probably so much more we can discuss. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But, Oscar's probably got a little mini game for us. I take it. He's been hinting at it. Let's get into that, dude. Here we go. I think you did great, by the way, Cary.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
right,
no.
Here you guys go, man.
God damn it, is some hot. The world's hottest gummy bear?
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Dude, do you know what this fucking shit says?
I don't know what it says.
Read the ingredients. Read them aloud. Fuck! Fuck.
Oh hell no. Infused with our signature 9 million unit Scoville chili extract. Oh hell no.
I don't know if I can handle it, man. I don't know, dude.
It said if I got any heart condition. Oh no, I'm not doing it.
You got a heart condition?
I'm just fucking with you.
Ah, god damn it. I was like, fuck, he gets a cop out. God damn it.
A respiratory condition, so you can't breathe when you eat this motherfucker? Spontaneously combustible. Why is it spontaneously combustible? It could blow up?
No, it means that you're gonna shit yourself. I don't know.
No, it means that you could blow up.
It's a joke,
You
man.
can catch on fire.
Oh, hell no.
Wait, what kind of warnings are on
It
this?
says, can we go a full 5 minutes without drinking anything? Oh my fuck. I can't even get that bitch open. It's so encased. The fuck? Oh my god. Here it goes. It smells. It don't even smell hot. It smells like cough syrup. It smells like fucking Mucinex. Why does it smell like cough syrup? The fucking this nigga got a dynamite sticker that says ding ding.
Dude, we should not do this.
Why? What does it say?
It's too late.
Tell me.
I said, quote, where does the Lil Nitro gummy bear sit on the Scoville scale? Scoville
Is it number 1?
Yes.
No fucking way. Why you do this shit, Oscar? Why you do this shit to us?
Look what it says. Look what it says. The Lil Nitro gummy bear.
Is number 1?
This fucking gummy bear is rated at 9 million Scoville units on the Scoville scale. This makes it 900 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper and approximately 4 times hotter than a Carolina Reaper, which holds the record for the world's hottest chili pepper.
Oh yeah, if I get
1.6 million.
$100, if I do this shit, I'm gonna pass out. I'm about to be dead. Yeah, we about to go to the hospital after this shit. Oh hell no! All right, Drew, come on. We just gotta channel that energy. We got it. We've been through shit. We didn't say nothing. We got it. Look at you, bitch. Now.
All right, fuck it, let's do it.
Cary wins by
I'm doing half the bear. You win because you're doing the full thing.
I only win if I do it for 5 minutes. Lord Jesus, please don't fuck me up.
can't win at all. It's fine.
Lord Jesus, don't fuck me up, please.
Who needs a penny for the fucking bear?
Cary's out.
Cary,
You got it, buddy.
I'm scared,
Why I
dude.
do this shit?
I'm so scared, dude.
Ting.
You got it.
Oh my fucking.
I can't shoot his bear.
I haven't even. Oh my god, you feel that shit? eat this shit. Put it back in your fucking mouth. I'm already back in there. Put this shit back in your motherfucker. Put this shit.
That's insane. That's it's.
Start the fucking timer. Start the fucking timer. I want my fucking $100. It's making my teeth hurt. Oh my god, my teeth hurt. Why do my teeth hurt? Oh my fucking god. I have a bad tooth. It hurts. Oh my. I'm fucking doing it!
I'm sorry, Cary.
What the fuck, you?
I'm sorry, dude. I can't. I can't. Where's my hat? My fucking face is.
Ah!
I started fucking locking up my throat, dude. I couldn't do it. I'm so sorry.
I'm fucking you too, man.
I'm sorry, dude. You got it, dude. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That was insane.
Okay, I'm done. Is the fucking timer going?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I can fucking do it. I just ate lava, nigga. That's like putting fucking lava in your mouth. What the fuck? I've never in my life. I've never in my motherfucking life.
Wait, what's the timer at?
Oscar, you owe me.
Yeah. Drew, come on, eat the rest of it, man.
No, dude. You see him?
Put it back in your mouth.
You see him?
He's like that because he can't drink anything.
How much time I got?
About 3.5 minutes.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
Look at the fish, dude. They're calming. they're chill, dude. They're chill. Whew. Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. I think you're at like 4 minutes now. You got like a minute left. Oh shit, he's drooling on the floor, dude. Let me get this man a napkin, dude. This is crazy.
It started at 44 or 30. We're at 47.
Oh my god.
You okay?
You can drool into that, dude. Oh my god.
How much time I got left?
A minute and a half. Started at 44 or 30, and it's at 47. 50.
What are you at?
Your mouth already fucking cooled down?
49.
A little bit.
Okay, one more. 49 to 30. Yeah. Yeah, a minute and a half.
Oh god.
I can feel it in my stomach.
Oh shit,
Dude,
dude.
put it back in your mouth.
I'm not doing that, man.
And that's not what she said.
Just lick
Do
it.
the ear
Just
like
lick
you
it.
said.
Yeah, just do the ear. Here.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
No, he can fight the one that he already put in his mouth.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Fuck.
Just put it back in there.
Oh shit.
You can drink the milk when you're here.
Oh my god, I almost fell.
Fuck!
The baby's coming! Ah!
I ate the leg. I'm trying to help Cary.
My lips. My lips.
That's hot, dude. Cary, I ate the leg, dude. I did something. I'm sorry.
Alright, you can drink, Cary.
It's 5
You
minutes?
can drink.
I can go longer.
You got it, dude. You did it.
It wasn't 5 minutes.
Hmm?
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy. You fucking did the whole thing.
It wasn't that bad, huh?
Help him out, Drew.
That shit was horrible. Fuck that shit. I'll eat a pill out of ugly bitch booty after that. I need some Miralax, nigga. Oh my god, my breath about to be hot. My breath gonna be hot. Jaden can't even kiss me tonight. You hot gummy bear ass nigga. That's how hot it is. The fucking ice melted already. I'm about to hop on your fish tank. Oh my god. I feel like somebody put fucking curling iron on my lips. Woo! Oh my fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. My esophagus is burning. Oh my god.
One eternity later.
Eat that head, dude. Who wants that gummy bear head?
That gummy bear. Pop that pill. You'll be getting that gummy bear head. I guarantee you it. I'm not even joking with you. Pop that pill. She be eating that ding ding while it's soft. You be like, bitch, I ain't been hard in an hour. And you still sucking. What is wrong with you? Not even joking. I'm not even playing with you.
What are you talking about?
Getting head. Getting gummy bear head.
Shit, me had that shit had me at K Jewelers, man. Which one?
Was it the hottest thing you've ever had in your life?
Fuck yeah. Fuck
All right.
yes.
That settles it. Thanks so much for tuning in to Honey Bear Hijinks. Cary, thanks for coming on, dude.
Go it.
Boom, dude.
Oh, God.